Hello everyone! Oh my god, I'm so excited today. So, how are you everyone? I hope all of you are doing good and I also doing good. And today is very special day. Why? Why today special day? Because today I'm going to tell to all of you about a famous story from Indonesia. Yes, and I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to tell you and I just can't wait. So, this story is really famous in Indonesia. Of course, this story is from Indonesia. Okay, the title is This story began in a beautiful small village. But behind the wonderful village, there was a little beautiful girl. She was really pretty, but she was also so sad because her mother wasn't in a good condition, and her name was Bawang Putih. Every day, Bawang Putih always helping her mother to do the chores. And every morning and also every evening, Bawang Putih went to the river to wash the clothes. And in the river, she met and saw a lot of fishes, and the fishes is her best friends. And the fishes make her felt so happy every time the Bawang Putih saw the fishes. Beside that, there was an ugly house, and it was like a cottage. And the house was beside Bawang Putih's house. And inside the house, there were two people, and they were Bawang Merah and her mother. Bawang Merah never helped her mother. It's the opposite of Bawang Putih. And Bawang Merah always made her mother always upset. After that, when Bawang Putih arrived at her home, she was really sad because her father was about going for work. But her father is not work for one day, but he had to work for a month, even for 2 months or more. And Bawang Putih looked very sad, and she said, "Father," with sad face. And then the father said, "Don't be sad, my daughter. Everything will be okay. Just trust me," replied the father. Bawang Putih looked very sad, and her cat either. And Bawang Putih felt so lonely because she had to take care of her mother by herself. Bawang Putih went to the room of her mother, and she really looked very sad. And then the mother said, "You don't have to be sad, my daughter. I have something for you because I really proud to have a daughter like you," the mother said. And then the mother asked Bawang Putih to take a little box, and then Bawang Putih take that box. And then how surprised Bawang Putih when she saw a beautiful, a gorgeous ring. And it was really pretty, and Bawang Putih felt so happy. The next day, Bawang Putih was about to go to the river to wash the clothes. But Bawang Merah and her mother watched them from the distance. And then the mother said, The this is the right time to do our plans, my daughter, and all the things that they have will be ours. The mother said. Bawang Putih didn't realize about the plan of Bawang Merah and her mother. And then she just went to the river and she felt a little bit happy because the health of her mother was getting better. But she still felt like something wrong and she just didn't want to leave her mother alone. And every negative thing was appearing of her mind. And then Bawang Putih decided to go home before she felt like something wrong with her mother. And then she said, "Push, we have to go home now. I feel like something wrong with my mother." Asked Bawang Putih to her cat. And then the cat said, "Meow, meow, meow." Played the cat. And then they go home. Suddenly, Bawang Putih heard something. "Help! Help!" She heard something. "Oh, there is someone need help," said Bawang Putih. And then suddenly, there was a fish shouting, "I'm here," said the magic goldfish. Then Bawang Putih helped that goldfish. And how surprised and how shocked Bawang Putih when she realized that that magic goldfish can speak like a human, and she was really shocked. But after that, after Bawang Putih helped the magic goldfish, they become best friends. Beside that, in Bawang Putih's home, "Why didn't you drink the medicines? Then when are you going to be healthy?" yelled the Bawang Merah to the mother of Bawang Putih. And then the mother said, "Thank you so much, Bawang Merah, but Bawang Putih already gave me the medicine that she made." But then Bawang Merah and her cat realized that Bawang Putih is about to arrive home. And then Bawang Putih said, "Oh, come on, old lady, I have no more time. You have to drink this medicine." And then we knew that the medicine was not medicine. It was a poison that Bawang Merah and her mother made to kill the mother of Bawang Putih. When Bawang Putih arrived at home, she was really shocked when she saw her mother didn't breathe anymore. Oh my God, she was really sad and crying like crazy. Beside that, in a beautiful palace, there was a prince. He was also very sad because his father wasn't in a good condition. Her health was not good. But then someone told him that, "Prince, you have to find a magic gold plane for your father." And then all the people on his palace were trying to find that magic gold planes, but unfortunately they didn't find it. "Rahulu, did you find the gold plane?" "I'm sorry, Prince. I've already tried to find anywhere, but unfortunately, I didn't find it," said the Rahulong, the servant of the palace. And then the prince said, "Alright then, you guys have to be ready. We're going to find that gold place." And then the servant said, "Yes, Prince." Bawang Putih was crying and very sad in her funeral. And then Bawang Putih I know how sad you are. Mother is everything for us, said the mother of Bawang Merah. And then Bawang Putih hugged her father and said, "Don't leave me, father." And then Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih became a sibling. So Bawang Merah is the stepsister of Bawang Putih because their parents are married. Bawang Merah and her mother acted so good to Bawang Putih when her father is at home, but the opposite if the father is not at home. And then the next day, the father of Bawang Putih have to go for work for months, and Bawang Putih was really sad. The father of Bawang Putih have to go for work for months, and Bawang Putih was really sad. And then the mother of Bawang Merah and Bawang Merah suddenly changed. They become so rude to Bawang Putih, and Bawang Merah even pushed Bawang Putih away until she fell into the ground. And then Bawang Merah said, "There are still a lot of surprises waiting for you. So, just be ready," said Bawang Merah. Bawang Putih crying. And then the next day, Bawang Putih went to the river to wash the clothes. And then in the river, she met with her best friend, the magical fish. And then the magical fish helped Bawang Putih to wash the clothes. And then Bawang Putih feels so happy because her best friend, magical fish, helped her. And then Bawang Putih was singing for the magical fish. Ler iler, tandure wong sumilir, tak ijo royo, tak sendo kemanten anyar. Bawang Putih singing. And then the prince heard something like someone singing, and he was wondering, who is that? Where is the voice coming from? And he started to find where the voice was coming from. And then when Bawang Putih on her way to home, she met with the prince. And then the prince said, "Hey, wait, what a beautiful voice. Was that you?" The prince said. But Bawang Putih didn't say anything, and she was just running away from the prince. The next morning, Bawang Putih went to the river again, as always. And then she's sitting with the magical fish. She told him like everything that Bawang Merah and her mother did to her. And then Bawang Putih told to the magical fish that Bawang Putih took the ring, the beautiful ring that the mother of Bawang Putih gave to Bawang Putih. And Bawang Putih suddenly crying, and then the magical fish was really getting upset. But unfortunately, Bawang Merah watched them from the distance. Bawang Merah tried to catch the fish, and she got it. "Hey, no, put him back. He cannot breathe," said Bawang Putih. "Just shut up," said Bawang Merah. "Please give him back to me. I don't want him to die," begging Bawang Putih. But Bawang Merah just ignored her. So sad. When Bawang Putih arrived at home, she felt really shocked when she saw her best friend, the magical fish, died, and she was desperate and crying like crazy. Wow, my God, Bawang Putih, how poor you were. And And then the prince came. Bawang Merah saw the prince and then come over the prince. "Oh, my prince charming, would you like to come to my house?" But the princess ignored her. And then Bawang Putih put her best friend, the magical vase, into the ground. And then the best friend of Bawang Putih, the magical vase, became a gold plains. The plains that the prince was looking for. "Hey, look, I'm pretty sure that this plains is the plains that we are looking for," said the prince. "That is my plan," said Bawang Merah. She claimed that that plain was hers. And then the prince asked those people to pick the plain because he knew that only the owner can pick the plain. And then one of the servants tried to pick the plain, but he failed. And then the mother, and then the cat of Bawang Merah. But no one of them can did it. But then Bawang Putih came over the prince. The Bawang Putih, the very charming girl, prettiest, beautiful, said, "I can help you, my prince. I will pick this plan for you." And then Bawang Putih did it. And then the prince brought Bawang Putih to the palace. And they gave the magic plan to the king. And it was Bawang Putih gave it to the king. And then the king was getting better. His health getting better. And then Bawang Putih and the prince married. And they happily ever after. What a beautiful story, right? So Bawang Putih and the prince married and they lived happily ever after. Okay, give applause. Alright, so the moral value of this story is always be kind no matter how bad people treat you. That's all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and have a nice day.